Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special one-shot, The Witch is Dead, which is a one-page RPG by Grant Howitt. So Google it. The Witch is Dead RPG should get you there, and they have a bunch of pay-what-you-want RPGs on their... Itch.io thingy. I don't know how you pronounce that. I think that's right. Yeah, check them out. Throw them some money. Do whatever you want. So, The Witch is Dead is a game in which these lovely players will be playing animal friends of a witch. Let me read the intro. Once upon a time, there was a kind and wise and beautiful witch who lived in the forest with her familiars. And her life was peaceful and happy until a fucking witch hunter broke into her cottage and dragged her out and fucking murdered her, and now she's dead. But if you get revenge and kill him and bring his eyes to her corpse, within a week she'll come back to life. Or so you've heard. Even if it doesn't work, at least he's dead. Okay. You are a cute woodland animal. You have 4 traits. My wife just closed the door, probably because I'm screaming fucking a lot. And she's on a work call.
She's trying to have a business meeting.
She is trying to have a business meeting. You have 4 traits.
Hey, Chris's business partners, do you want to play The Witch is Dead?
Well, they're all university professors, so let's see.
So maybe.
So,
They'd
yes.
probably be like, super into it, actually.
You have 4 traits. Clever. You interact with humans and understand them. Fierce. You can scare, drag, push, carry, bite, and scratch. Sly. You sneak, steal, or hide. Quick. You outpace, climb, and evade. Everyone, please roll a d10 to determine what animal you are.
Yay.
Me a 7.
Ooh. I got a 10.
Same.
Okay.
2 rats.
So CC and
Rat
Liz are
buddies!
And I'm a spider.
Let's
I
have
am-
a ride together.
Jay.
I am a hare, so I go real fast.
I'm a fox.
So, hold on, let's see.
But I'm also real dumb and not scary at all.
So CC and Liz are rats. Jay,
Spider.
spider. I can spell. Mira,
Crow.
crow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Dan,
I am a hare.
hare.
Fast.
I'm a little
And-
bunny.
Timothy,
I'm a fox.
excellent. And then everyone roll a d10 again to determine what spell you have.
Ooh.
Oh. I got a 3. I can speak human.
Holy
Ooh,
snap.
awesome.
Who speaks human?
We need that.
Okay.
I can tidy, clean, and mend.
Me too.
Okay.
Should one of us re-roll?
No.
Fair enough.
Absolutely not.
Abs-
Oh, I'm gonna be a little rabbit butler. That's what I'm gonna be. Or a little hare butler.
CC?
I have distract/confuse.
Okay. Mira?
Speak human.
Okay. And Timothy.
Plant growth.
Ooh.
Okay. So, sort of D&D. Let's see. So you all have access to those spells. You may use them as much as you want. However, every time you use a spell, your danger level goes up. When you try and do anything, or when you try to do something, you'll roll a d10 and add your most relevant trait. The GI will tell you what number you need to equal or beat. If the task is dangerous, you gain a point of danger. If you fail. If you ever roll equal to or under your danger, you're in serious trouble. Using magic is always dangerous. I don't use dice. I make you roll them. Remember, most tasks that are normal to humans are really difficult for animals, unless they're broken down into smaller steps. Remember, you don't have opposable thumbs, except rats sort of do. They've got little human hands. And all you know of the human world is what the witch taught you. You can talk to other animals. I'm going to say you can all talk to each other.
Okay.
And you can lower your danger by solving or running away from your problems. And then you know that the village is built around a wizard college.
Okay, so we're not going to be, like, out of place or anything. It'll be like, yeah, magic animals, of course. Oh,
Weird place for there to be a witch hunter, though.
Maybe they broke into the area. Maybe they're from outside of town.
He's not a wizard hunter. He's a witch hunter.
True.
And the village is also filled with cheery gnomes.
Because of a conventions in town. No.
I have a question, like, are we sure we want to mess with this village? They seem real nice.
But we're not trying to mess with the village.
Trying to mess with the hunter.
I've got to look at this.
And the witch hunter
God,
is...
don't make me jealous right now. Get it off camera.
And the witch hunter is headstrong and wild.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wizard College, headstrong and wild. Oh, is the witch hunter Vinny?
Okay, and then I roll something, and I get a secret.
Hey, what'd you roll?
A secret.
Oh, well, that's... Wait.
Did you get
Got
secret
him.
1 or secret 2?
No, I'll never tell.
Uh-huh.
Like, you don't need to tell us what happened. Just like, what number is it?
None of
I'll
us
never
have
know
the
what
old
that
domain
means.
right in
It's a
front of us.
number that appears on a D10.
If
Oh,
you were to
thank
give
you.
me a
That
number
narrows
of
it
like
down to
1
exactly 10
through
numbers.
10.
It's definitely between those numbers.
On a
It's
scale
between
of
1 and 10,
on a scale of
including
1 to
1
10,
and
what
10.
is the number?
Anyway, so the witch is dead. You all knew her name was Nanny Fogg.
What's the first part of her name?
Nanny.
Nanny Fogg. Okay.
Which is intellectually distinct, and I wouldn't worry about it.
Is that 2 G's?
It's 2 G's and an E.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
loving it.
What are our names?
You may all pick your own names. So yeah, what is everyone's names?
My name is Mr. Harrington. I'm the butler of this fine witch's hut, and you can imagine my shock when I came home and... someone had murdered my mistress. Oh, how terrible this was. I must find the culprit and bring them to justice.
That was fast.
Clef.
That's it. It's over. It's all downhill from here.
Playing the clever zero. I'm kidding.
You're just very enthusiastic.
No, very much. Well, you know, it's a big deal.
He is sly too, so...
Right.
Oh, that's where you get your stats. I completely overlooked that.
Yes, your stats are labeled next to your animal type. So rats are clever 1, fierce 0, sly 2, how did I lose?
Quick.
Quick 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not a particularly fierce party.
Okay.
I have fierce too.
Oh, okay. That's pretty fierce.
Fox are
Yeah.
scary to most other small creatures.
Yeah,
But are
the
you-
only
are
thing
you a
fiercer
fox?
than me is a dog.
I didn't realize you were a fox. I'm probably terrified of you.
It's okay, I'm French.
Cece, do you have a name for your rat?
Come back to me.
Liz, do you have a name for your rat?
Um,
For a minute, I thought you were going to say
Well-
kombucha.
both me and Cece are rats. Do we want to be twinsies?
Yes! Let's be twin rats. Hive mind, hive mind. Okay.
I
You
don't
guys
think
are the
that's what
rescue
rats do.
So the Rescue Rangers were squirrels. That other movie about the mice who rescue people.
The rescuers. Rats
The
and nymphs.
rescuers.
The
Those are-
rescuers.
The rescuers.
Those are mice.
Okay, what do we want our twin names to be?
Has to be something that rhymes.
Or we could do the like Sean and Deshaun thing from football.
What?
We both have the same
There's
name.
2 football players that are twins, and their Sean's are Sean and Deshaun.
There's also 2 basketball players who are twins that are Marcus and Markeith.
I mean, you do you, parents. Whatever you gotta do.
We could do Benny and Jenny.
Or, yeah, Benny and Jenny.
All right, do you want to be
Who's
Benny
who?
or Jenny?
Yeah.
I'll be Benny.
All right, I'll be Jenny.
Already it's
Okay.
happening.
How do you spell Benny? Is it with an I or with a Y?
It's with an I and 2 N's.
Okay. Oops.
And an E. Another E.
Okay, so like Bernie without an I. Or
Yeah.
R without an
Two
I. Okay.
and a couple of L's because I think those are fun, and I'm a rat. I don't know how to.
Yeah, she can speak human, not spell human.
Marty in chat saying there's Brian and Byron Westbrook. That's hard for me to say. So,
Then there's the legacy of George Foreman.
well, all his kids. Jay, what's your spider's name?
Oh, we're gonna go with Minder.
Say that again.
Ooh.
Keeps cutting out. Mender?
Minder.
I dig it.
Mira?
My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Ebony
I'm kidding.
Darkness-
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding. That's a coup. That's a
I
coup.
was taking a drink, Mira.
I'm kidding. No, I was thinking.
How do you spell
pigeon.
Ebony?
I was thinking pigeon.
Pigeon?
Pigeon.
Pigeon the
Oh,
Crow.
I think there's a dog coming into my room. Yep.
Yay!
Yay.
Dog.
Dan is Mr. Harrington.
Bye.
And Timothy, what is your fox's name?
My fox's name is Reynard.
So your fox's name is Fox.
Yeah, it's a way. Renard.
I'm only upset because I've used the same trick before.
Okay, let's see. So we got Jenny, Benny, Minder, Pigeon, Mr. Harrington, and Reynard. Okay,
Already an amazing. Just want to say that.
so the village nearby is the village of Omelette. And your mistress, the witch Nanny Fogg, was killed last night by the witch hunter, who is headstrong and wild. What would you all like to do in the morning?
I want to know, have we seen this guy around before?
You've probably seen him lurking around. He's kind of, you've seen him strutting around town anytime you've had to go in for your mistress, and he's maybe the last couple of days he's been stalking a little closer, and Nanny Fogg said, "Oh, cool, don't worry about it."
I simply don't understand why a witch hunter would even be allowed in a town full of wizards. Doesn't make any sense.
I heard that some wizards don't like witches.
Well, that just seems a little bit silly now, doesn't it?
Haven't you
I mean, a lot
noticed
of things seem silly. You're wearing a bow tie.
This
the
bow tie is not silly. How dare you?
Oh yes, how dare me?
inside the voice, Mr. Arrington? I would like to point out the humans. They are very selfish. They're very jealous, and all these wizard guys, they have the books, they have to read, they have to study, and Nani, she just do the thing. I think
Yes.
they're jealous. Maybe this guy's a wizard.
Look, she was also known to enjoy the good book every now and then.
Well, but I don't know.
Think
I
about
think
it
he
this
was
way: if you had to study a lot for something, and then you knew somebody else in your class didn't have to study a lot for something, then wouldn't you kind of get mad if they got like better grades than you and they didn't study at all and you studied a whole bunch?
Oh, so it's like hares and rabbits then.
What?
I won't get into that. It's a long story.
Well, the thing with the rabbit has a bit stringier meat when you're eating it
I
than
don't-
the hare.
Ew.
Always.
That is the difference I have noticed. Arrington?
Did anyone
Problem
get
is,
a
I'm
good
a
look
spider
at
and
this
not a
dude?
cricket.
I like to imagine that because they're both cleaners. You also have the cleaning power, correct, Jay?
Oh, I am somewhere like in a cabinet fixing holes in clothes.
Good. Oh yeah, because you're a spider, you can make silk. That makes sense. I think to imagine they get along pretty well, but we haven't really had time to establish long relationships yet.
No, you guys are mortal enemies.
Is in charge of this game.
So I can't say I got a very good look at him, but would I have seen him? Like, would anyone have seen him here?
Yeah, you've seen him around, certainly before. He's this big, buff guy. He usually wears, like, a blue tunic. He's got, like, a bunch of big blonde hair, a cleft in his chin, and he's, like, the size of, like, a barge.
Oh my god.
Mon Dieu. Well,
Halfway between Breath of the Wild, Link, and Gaston.
Yeah, a lot of the way towards Gaston, yeah, but with blonde hair.
I heard if we kill the fucker and take his eyeballs, we can put them in the nanny's head, and she will come back.
Well, that seems
yeah.
that seems quite brutish, but if we
Someone
must,
was
we
going on
must.
about how we had to avenge her, right? Like, was I the only one that heard that, or is it going on about like, oh, if I die, make sure you avenge me, yada yada yada? Like,
No, she was pretty explicit about that.
okay, good.
I
A
never heard
wind
anything
blows
about
through the
that.
house, and you can just hear, "Avenge me."
Yes, yes, yes.
I think
Don't fix
there's a
that
draft.
I'll take my like tiny broom that I have and like try and poke the window shut, but I definitely cannot reach it.
I'll hop up and close it for you.
Thank you kindly,
Hop.
my good friend.
Peck.
So do we know where this witch hunter lives?
You believe he lives in the village.
Well,
Well, that narrows it down.
is there a way we can find this guy? Why don't we go out looking?
Let's
Hey.
stalk a witch hunter.
Well, look, I
I think
understand.
first things first, can anyone open the door?
First challenge.
Just peck.
Maybe you should have left that window open.
Well, I can probably jump up there and get it.
No, we can do it. Me and Jenny
Alright.
can do it.
You think we can handle it?
Yeah. Like, Benny will go, like, skitter up to, like, the door and jiggle on it, and then Jenny, you can pull on my tail and we can get out.
Sounds
Won't that
like a
hurt
plan.
your tail?
I will go over to the door so you can climb on my back and my head to get closer to the knob.
Wait, I saw a fairy tale about this.
Musicians involved.
No, gingerbread man.
Oh,
Doesn't end
sounds
well
good.
for the gingerbread man.
I will check the pantry after we open the door for a snack.
I'm gonna go cover up Nanny's remains because the blood is kind of getting everywhere.
I will also help with that.
Is there some blood on the floor?
Pull the blanket off.
Her
with
whole
her-
body's on the floor.
Yeah, the whole
will-
body's just laying. No one's buried her. You all don't have the capacity to do
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Working on a very tiny shroud. Give me time.
I'll like with my I have like a basically like a hand broom or like a one of those a feather duster essentially, but I can't really hold it right. I like have my arms wrapped around it. I'm kind of like with this. It's not really helping with the blood much.
All right, let's open this door.
Okay, get on my back.
Keep the kitchen tidy.
Okay. Can I get a quick roll from Jenny?
Sure. Oh no, I got a 1.
This isn't a dangerous task, so you're not going to get any danger. But you are
Oh well,
having.
with my quick, do I add my quick?
You
though?
add your quick
Is
to it, so you get a.
That'll
3.
be a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a 6 though.
Oh well.
I was trying to help.
You are trying to help, so you're gonna get. Can I get a quick roll from Benny?
Oh, but you cut out for a sec. What was I rolling?
Quick roll, please. So D10 plus 2, and you have to beat a 6. Make a 6 or beat it.
Aw, I got a 3. That's a 5.
Okay.
So close.
Between the two of you, it's I don't want to say embarrassing, but it takes you a little while to get the door. I can do it. And you
It's a big door.
finally get the door open, and you swing it open, and it's all of a sudden night outside, and you can see the it's a full moon, and a silhouette of another witch passes by cackling. But it's a
Hello,
mournful
Mildred.
it's a mournful cackle.
Oh,
Oh.
how does that sound?
Thank
so
you.
glad
I
Your
asked.
condolences mean a lot.
Just shaking her head.
Well, this is the perfect time for me to go hunting. So I like it.
You
There's
mean
plenty
witch
of light.
hunting?
So anyone
Well,
want
turn-
to get on my
like,
back or
turn-
something?
Turn the tables.
What?
Turn the tables for hunting the witch hunter.
Oh yes.
Get it?
Now we are witch hunting.
Yeah.
The hunter shall soon become the hunted. Brought it back around. I did.
Anyone to get Minder?
Eh?
I think we
Oh
left him.
yes. We might need the minder.
Okay, I'm gonna hop up to the cabinet where Minder is minding, and I will knock lightly.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go get vengeance. You wanna come?
Vengeance? What happens?
Well, if we get vengeance, then we might resurrect our dearly departed mistress.
Resurrect?
Oh dear, has nobody told my? Oh no!
Who was in charge of
Oh.
spreading the information?
Oh,
I thought that.
me.
You know Manda is always minding
Hey,
things.
Minder, Nanny Fogg's dead.
No.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
the
get a
witch hunter
snack.
killed
Hold
him.
on.
We're gonna go kill him. Do you wanna come?
Okay.
Avenge me.
I will like
Okay,
I will
Spooky wind.
extend my feather duster for Minder to jump onto.
Kind of hops onto it and then just like immediately is just like, where did they go? Where did they go?
Like into the feather duster.
Uh huh.
Okay. I will tuck the feather duster into my bow tie, into the back of the bow tie.
Excuse me
So I
while
can run on all
sheathe my
fours.
feather duster.
Yes. All right then, tally ho! And I will jump down 'cause I'm a hare, and hares jump a bunch.
Who says the weirdest things?
Hmm?
What does tally ho mean?
It means let's go get him, or on.
Couldn't have just said that.
Yeah. Who's
Look, man.
Tally?
I have to
Good
say
friend of
something
mine.
before we go outside. Yeah, we can't be so loud like this when we're hunting the witch. We have to be sneakies. We have
Oh,
to
yeah,
think
no,
about
we
the
have-
night and the moonlight. We have to be the gloom, and we have to be the light in the gloom and the danger in the night. Okay, get that in your head, Mr. Harrington.
I don't think I'll have any trouble being swift and silent. That is sort of what my people do.
We're supposed to act like animals, right? Hang on, just like caw.
Nailed
was
it.
that?
So convincing.
Wow. Okay, maybe yeah. I don't know. You can carry someone. You fly, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe Amanda rides with you.
Oh, hey, Minder. You all right on my back?
Okay. You
That
seem
way, maybe
quieter
we have to
than
get up in
Harrington.
somewheres. You land up, you fly. Amanda drops her line down, and
Oh.
Benny and Jenny, they are climbing up or some things.
Oh.
We're the heavier guys, so we do.
That's a Mission Impossible shit. I love it.
Well, I
Mission
tell you,
Impossible.
the night is my bread and my butter. Except when I'm having the bread and the butter, of course. Then my bread and butter is my bread and butter.
I heard that wasn't good for foxes.
Who told you such thing?
Nana did.
Oh, well, I don't
Nana
know.
was just trying to stop him from eating the bread and the butter.
Yeah. We're running out of bread and butter.
That
Oh,
makes a
Go buy
lot
the
more.
grocery on the way back.
Yes, we can.
I can make some plants grow if you want, but it will make things dangerous.
I
If
think
you
we
want
can wait.
carrots or some things, a snack before.
Oh, come
Maybe
on!
you
Don't
could use some
don't stereotype
foliage
me like
to
that.
hide yourself.
Oh, camouflage, yes.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Very good. All right, so do we know where this guy lives?
You don't
Oh,
know
in the
where he
village.
lives, just that he's in the village.
Okay, and are we like on the outskirts or
Yeah, so
in
so
the
you
middle
can-
of town?
No, you can see the village from your hut, Nanny's hut. But
Oh, so we're out though.
you're out of the hut, yeah, and you can see in the distance there's a big wizard tower and a bunch of lights illuminating, and the tower kind of glows in the moonlight. And yeah, the town is very far for all of you. She's probably like a quarter of a mile outside of town.
I
That
look.
far
For a rabbit?
for a hare.
Benny and Jenny, you can ride on my back. I'll carry you.
Okay.
I have some quick, not so much, but I have some quick.
I think we actually have more quick than you do.
Oh, you might have more quick than me.
I'm,
but is
I'm
that
actually the fastest, and I
that-
don't even think
yeah,
it's...
all right? I'll be quiet.
We can scamper with the best of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, how long was this take? Let's go.
Allons-y, as you would say.
Let's
I would.
go.
So,
Very convincing.
Thank you.
so Pigeon flies and the rest of you scurry and scamper
Excuse me, I hop.
and hop
Thank you very much.
into town, and you can see it's night, so there's a night watchman with a little lantern, and it's 2 bells and all's well, kind of walks screaming. Someone yells at him, throws a boot. There's a big clock tower and a bunch of little thatched huts and a big wizard tower, and a couple other stone buildings. A tavern looks like it's still seeing some activity, but other than that, pretty empty. What would you all do?
Do you think he would be staying at some sort of inn or something?
What's an inn?
It's a place where people stay. They get very messy.
It's
You know, tell the
Yes,
difference
that
between
got
an inn.
thrown have a hole in it.
when we sleep with a nanny.
Yeah.
That is in. That is in.
So we just have to go in.
In the house, yes. So
Okay.
I think the
Okay.
place where they are here, that is an inn.
Then
We
he's
go
gonna
in.
pick a random house and just walk in.
Okay. So you find a little crack in the wall and you scurry in, and there's a you can see a small family is all sleeping in one bed, and there's a bunch of breadcrumbs and cheese kind of laying on the counter.
I'm gonna follow Benny.
Of course.
Where are you guys going?
Land on the window next to the door and just peck, 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 peck.
Oh shit.
I am an omen.
Caw.
I feel like, Mr. Renaud, I feel like if we are going to get through this, we may need to put our differences aside.
I have no difference with you, except, inherently.
Going to ignore that one.
Well, I don't know. Okay. Can you ignore my glorious red fur? I don't think so.
It's no more glorious than mine.
Pardon?
Nothing.
So
Something
no witch
that you-
hunter in this house.
You do not see a witch hunter, although the constant pecking at the door and the window does seem to stir the mother, and she kind of groggily looks up and screams, "Rat!"
Pecking,
no.
pecking at the window.
I have
Time to leave.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can I hear a musical number in the distance?
No, because it's like 2:00 in the morning. So you think if there is a musical number, perhaps it's either already passed or will happen in the morning. Not yet.
Oh,
You don't hear a musical number yet.
But the inn is hopping, you said?
The
still?
inn is hopping. Yes.
And how far is that from where we are, building-wise?
A couple buildings down, not too far. Take you guys a couple minutes to walk down there as Benny scurries back out of the little hole in the masonry.
I will very anxiously tap my foot the way that a hare does.
He wasn't in that inn.
Yeah.
Then
Just
we
bread and cheese.
What about that one? I point to the actual inn with all the lights on.
You got some cheese?
No.
The lady woke up and started screaming at us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in my experience, that's usually when you want to get the hell out of there, so you made the right choice.
Well, look, let's go down. I think, the humans, they all hang out together in there.
Okay.
Okay? So, I'm going to sneak up.
I will also sneak.
Okay.
Little
So,
bunny sneaking.
Mr. Harrington and Reynard hop and scurry over to the inn, and you can see, they as you do, some drunk pushes the door open and kind of staggers out, and the door swings open and closed a couple times, so you can all see inside, and there's carousing. There's a bunch of like meat on sticks, and a bunch of men with long white beards, and they all have different like starry hats on, but they're all different colors. So there's like a violet one and a blue one, and green, red, yellow, and they're all being served by a bunch of very cheery gnomes, and dressed like stereotypical garden gnomes, and they all, they're 2.5 feet tall, and they're all holding trays up as high as they can. People are just grabbing tankards of grog off of them and slamming them down, and it's general tomfoolery and merriment.
Okay, is there a window too to get a good look, consistent?
Yeah, there's a little window box that's got a bunch of dead flowers in it that you could that some of you could scurry up to. Pigeon
Okay.
can land on it.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a spell, the plank cross, to make it a little fluffy, so we have some cover by the window.
So add 1 danger, and then all of a sudden a big big mass of leaves and vines kind of overflows and makes it easy for everyone to climb up who wants to climb up, and will cover all of you as you all cram into this window box and stare into the tavern.
I want it to be the mint leaves, so they are tasty.
Okay.
I'll have a little snack while I watch.
Yeah, Harrington will also nibble on one little rabbit nibble.
Do we see this guy, the killer?
Looking around. Let's see. Can I get clever rolls from everyone, please?
Well, that is my specialty. Well, no. I think the hare is more clever. Or the cat.
I got 12.
That's a D20.
I got a 1.
I also got 12.
I got 5, and also hares are not clever. It was 0 in clever.
I got this 7.
Okay.
I have 2.
2.
I got 10.
10? Okay. So everyone who got a 7 and up, looking around, trying to understand what these humans are doing. Your most of your interactions with humans are what the Nanny Fogg told you about, and kind of what you witnessed a little bit with her and her other witch friends in her coven. She was the mother of the coven. There was a crone and a maiden as well. But you can see that in the corner there is someone who looks like they might be the witch hunter, but their back is to everyone and they're kind of hunched over, and it looks like maybe they kind of occasionally look up to see if anybody is like looking to wave at them, and they kind of put their head back down, and maybe their head starts to go up and down like they're crying.
That can't possibly be the witch hunter.
Yeah, he's headstrong and wild.
Well, that is true. I remember. We could see how strong his head is.
That guy just seems sad.
Well, maybe he feels guilty about killing our mama.
Should we go ask him?
I could.
You
try
want to talk to him?
I could try to get a closer look, maybe.
Okay, my dear. You are very brave.
I'm
Okay.
quite sneaky. I can get us over there.
Can't
Yeah,
mind
but
just
I
this
can
small
go
guy.
On the ceiling, and look.
That seems like it would be very much the better option.
Yeah, I mean, if
I
you go
can
in
open the
there,
window.
there are wild people that try to eat you because you are so juicy.
Excuse
Mr.
me?
Harrington.
Oh my.
They make
Never had
you
someone
horse and
speak.
pepper.
Yeah,
What?
They make you horse and pepper. You know what that is?
No, I don't. I don't think I want to learn either.
Oh, I'll tell you
I'm
later
gonna
to make you
start
poop yourself.
pecking at the latch on the window to see if I can get it to open.
Back.
Pick, pick, pick,
Let's
pick.
see your crow.
Could I just use my little rat hands to open the latch?
Okay, so the two of you working together, peck, squeak, peck, squeak. Yeah, you unlatch the window, and it kind of falls in. Nobody falls in with it, but it does fall in, and a couple people look over. Everyone.
Oh, I smell the roast meat in there. Oh.
The rat probably falls into the back into the mint. The crow could just kind of be like, I'm a crow. This is fine.
Ah!
Crows sit at windows. I'm ominous. Look at me. So
Don't
yeah,
mind her go.
the window falls open.
Okay, Minder. Go on in.
Oh, okay.
You got this, Minder. You can do
You want me to
this.
go with you?
I think I'll be fine.
Okay. Can you grab one of the shiny hats for me?
It's much
No.
larger than.
Darn.
Oh, I can smell that meat in there. It smells so good.
We can
We're
get some
gonna,
meat
like,
later.
Go up on the ceiling and try to get a closer look.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Is there like a waste disposal area around back for all like the if there's any rotten meat or anything like that?
There's a bunch of trash
Oh.
cans back there, yeah.
That's a great idea. I'm going to go there.
The fox jumps down and
This is
bends
the
around to
wrong
the back.
Howitt game to be raccoons, everyone.
Yeah, no one wants to play any of the raccoon games.
If I could, later.
Later for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing that raccoon game.
And there's also Trash Can, which I want to play, which is just D&D with rat folk and raccoons and badger men and. Okay.
I want to be a pigeon.
Okay, so Minder climbs up and starts walking across the ceiling. Renard jumps down and runs around to the back, and yeah, this is just trash heaven. Just
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna look for some meat.
okay, yeah. Sniffing around, you find a couple half-eaten legs of lamb.
Oh my god. Okay, I drag it out with my teeth. I climb. I'm gonna try and get two. All right. I'm gonna eat one now and save one for later. Drag it back around, and I'll keep an eye around the corner while I eat, just to keep an eye on the guys in the box.
I imagine like it's a very like growly like.
Oh yeah.
Eating.
Remember in Fantastic Mr. Fox when they would eat? It's a little bit like that.
This is great. I love it.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
I'm eating.
So, what would everyone else like to do?
I will wait patiently in case we need to make a quick getaway, since I'm pretty sure I can carry 4 out of 5 of the other party members.
I'm gonna start rooting around in the dirt in this little planter.
Okay.
For shinies.
Okay.
Tastes like dirt.
It's a good thing for dirt to taste like.
Okay.
I'm nervously eating mint leaves.
Minder, can I get a sly check, please?
9.
9, excellent. So Minder gets up onto the ceiling and starts scurrying across. No one seems to notice, or if they do, they're like, "This place is gross, spiders." And then someone says, "No, spiders are helpful. They eat other more pestful insects." And then they get into a huge debate about the circle of life and what is a good and bad pest, and it was a whole thing. Someone pulls out a piece of scroll, and they're just like, no, my dissertation clearly states, fuck you, Gary, fireball. Like, it's all out of wizard brawl in here at this point.
Wizard bar fight!
Woohoo! Now, rather than eating mint leaves nervously, Harrington's like popcorn, like, ooh, oh my.
And the guy in the corner, he kind of puffs out his chest Minder, and you can see, you get over there, and you can see that this guy you're pretty sure this is the witch hunter. He's got a big musket next to him, and he's mostly done. He's pretty deep into his cups. He's got 3 or 4 empty mugs, and he's just drained this one. And as soon as the bar fight breaks out, you can kind of hear him humming to himself, like, "No one's quick as Baston, no one's thick as Baston." And he stands up and he's got a wild look in his eyes, and he just levels the gun and starts shooting into the fray.
Oh my god!
This will teach you to like me. I killed your goddamn witch.
Guys, I think this is him.
He's a serial killer!
But all of the little musket balls are deflecting off of like shields and mage armors, just and he can't load, but it's a musket, so shot. God damn
We
it.
have to get him when he's reloading that thing.
He starts firing wildly into the crowd, but it's a musket, so he starts firing widely into the crowd once every minute and
Yes. Yeah.
Question. Does he have to put it down to reload it?
Yeah, he's kind of got to lean it against his leg, and he looks into it. And he's like,
When he is doing that, I would like to leap inside and try and grab the musket.
As a hair?
No, you know what? That might not work.
I was gonna say, if he's gonna jump out, I'm gonna try and grab him before he tries to jump out.
No, I'm realizing after I said it's like, oh wait, no thumbs. No, let's not do that.
Yeah, and also, people shoot rabbits and eat them.
That's
Hares.
true.
Whatever. They're the same.
He's still reloading for the next, minute and 45.
It's like a boss fight in a video game. You have to memorize the pattern.
Yeah. We need to find some way to get a musket.
How many
away from
times
him.
does he shoot?
He shoots a couple times before some wizard's just like, what the hell? Magic missile!
I really don't think we need to kill him. He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
And
No, they would just get his eyes after that.
yeah, he
Just like,
We need those eyes. Yeah, I run back around when I use the boom boom.
mhm.
Are my friends okay?
Oh yeah, everybody's Minder might be a little shell shocked, but
I hop back in the box.
Harrington's just like staring at what's going on, completely just paralyzed.
and all the gnomes are still
Mint leaf falls out of his mouth.
Exactly.
I have some leg of lamb in my mouth. I drop it down in the flower box with the mint leaves. Nice garnish. And I say, what happens?
I don't know. It looks like everyone's pissed at him.
He's just started shooting people.
Oh, are the wizards trying to kill him up?
Yes, a
It
little
sounded
bit.
like he was butthurt about something.
Oh.
That's one way to put it.
That musket makes me think that he's compensating for something.
I think you are right.
compensating for anything.
Yeah, keep
All
telling
right,
yourself that, buddy.
I'm very
You
masculine.
speak human? Who speaks human?
The
I
crow.
speak human.
I do.
Are you smack talking him from the window?
I'm not no, because in order to cast
You
a spell, I
suck.
have to have my danger.
Right.
I mean, if you want to roll danger, and the danger is he's pissed now because you're shit talking him.
If I
But you
shit
could
talk him,
pretend
I
that
can
it's
do
like
that.
coming from one of the people in the bar.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, hang
So-
on. I
Yeah, so
hop up onto the rafters.
Mhm. Okay, so you fly in, get onto the rafters.
Do you want to be dropped somewhere, Billy?
I think
Benny? Sorry, I forgot your name.
Billy and Jilly
I
are
think-
the other witches' rats.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Benny will like scurry underneath and like try to get somewhere else, like on the floor. So I think I can sneak my way in.
Okay,
So
yeah.
You're pretty sneaky.
It's crazy in there, right?
Oh
Like
yeah,
everybody's-
it's yeah. I'm not even gonna be anyone who's trying to enter at this point. You are the least crazy part of this melee.
And
So
is dude sort of active shootery, or what's happening with him?
so he's in the corner, and every minute he takes a shot, and most of the wizards are just ignoring him and occasionally telling him to go home. This doesn't concern you. No one cares. So headstrong and wild.
Starting to believe they didn't actually want the witch dead, and this witch hunter just kind of went and murdered them.
They all said they didn't like the witch. Thought I was doing a good thing. Nobody likes me.
A lot of people that people don't like, but we don't want to kill them. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Well, see, it's weird because I actually know someone who likes me but also wants to kill me, but that's a different story.
I told you I don't want to kill you.
Just eat you.
Just after you're dead, I would like dibs. That's all I'm saying.
Such good.
I will do the same for you.
I want your eyes.
In his will,
My eyes?
I donate my body to science, and Renard's crossed it off and wrote Renard.
I changed my name legally to Science.
It's a legal document, Your Honor.
Yeah, it was written by a very smart rat who's my attorney here.
It's notarized and everything.
Right.
Had a spider as my witness, and they have 8 eyes, so they saw a whole thing.
Exactly.
Okay, So
I love this game so much.
Before we continue, you guys want to hear a fucked up fact about spiders?
What?
Maybe.
Not all spiders have 8 eyes. There is actually a breed of spiders that lives in caves and it has no eyes.
Do they have like tremor? Their tremor sense is super high, right?
Yeah.
And blind sight.
Yeah, most spiders actually can't see that well. It's really
Right.
funny.
that's why I got 8 eyes, compensating. And there are some
I
spiders
learned
that
that
have
when I did a
eyes on the
project about
ends of their
spiders in the 6th grade.
feet. That's not true. Okay.
Love it.
Okay, so Pigeon flies up onto the rafters. Minder's still up there. Benny runs kind of dodging all of the stomping feet and fireballs. Renard is back on the window box with a leg of lamb. What else?
What I want to get that guy's eyes.
Okay.
Yeah,
We gotta be patient. We gotta wait. Well, maybe.
What if I run in and run up his body and pull his eye out with my face?
No,
That's
wait,
gonna
hang
take a
on.
while.
I got this.
But
I'm
what's
gonna
your
cast-
exit strategy?
I
Oh,
cast
that's
my
a good
Speak
point.
Human spell,
Okay.
and I gotta up my danger. And I shout, "Ow! He shot me in the butt! In his eyes!"
Get his eyes.
Get his eyes. Gaston, did you shoot someone in the butt? That's not cool.
It's Old Testament, a butt for an eye, or an eye for a butt, or whatever.
It was my beautiful butt. I can't sit anymore.
Benny
Caw.
I'm not a bird.
It's not even like a real caw. It's literally just pigeons saying caw.
Yeah, I always love when someone pretending to be an animal does that. Chirp. Did you just say chirp?
Bark.
Spider noise.
Silence.
The sounds you make sound like great responsibility.
Sound of a dead uncle.
Yes.
Oh.
R.I.P. Uncle Ben. Gone to.
And somehow rice.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so shot me in the butt.
Benny will also follow suit and cast Speak Human,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll say, "I heard that Winch Hunter guy was talking smack about magic."
A deathly silence comes over to the
He
room.
thinks magic should be shot in the butt.
He thinks that guns are better than magic.
And all of the wizards start congregating, and they kind of pull up and they form a little wizard huddle. And all of the gnomes, meanwhile, are just
He thinks
cleaning
the
up.
best spell is gun.
One of the
Oh,
wizards
look,
looks
is there
up and
food that
stares
is
at
unattended in
Gaston
there?
and just-
Heath and
Harrington will
probes are
actually...
dumb.
just murmur, 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 magic, magic, kill him, murmur, 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 fireball solves all problems, murmur, murmur, murmur. They all pull straws, and they're kind of this chubby little, like, he's maybe like a wizard's apprentice more than a wizard. He's got the scraggliest of beards and just this crustache. Steps forward and says, "Baston, we're hearing a lot of mean things today coming from your mouth, and we'd like you to apologize. Otherwise, Gary's going to delayed blast fireball your ass."
Yeah. Shoot him in the butt.
Gary's like cracking his knuckles and he's flexing his wand and like practicing like Harry Potter like spell poses.
Gary sucks.
He's gonna flex his wand in public like that? Come on, man.
And Baston says, "Yeah, I don't know where these are all lies. All I've ever tried to do in this town is impress everybody and be their friends. And nobody likes me because I can't do magic. And that's mean. That's magicist. You're all just jealous of my ripped physique and my beautiful rig. just kind of takes off his shirt, like flexes out of it, and he's pretty cut. Like, he's pretty good looking. Like, he's like
Does another wizard like take off his robe and is even more cut?
All of the wizards kind of murmur. You suck.
Gary takes off his robes and his super.
Just like a fucking ultra jacked. He's the actual muscle wizard.
Like a full-on Master Roshi situation, just old man jacked.
Prestidigitation sparkles onto his abs.
Just oil out of nowhere. Like, where did he get some
He
oil?
casts grease on his chest.
Grease.
I fail all deck saves and just kind of sliding around the room.
Oops.
So Beston is lamenting, and and you just don't like me, and I don't need this stupid town. I'll do it all on my own. All the wizards are like, oh, no, you need to be here so we can belittle you. No one wanted the witch. Someone is inciting the mob, and I tend to agree with that person. Mob
They sound pretty smart. Caw.
The bird woman is right. Beston kind of has a wild look in his eye and kind of puffs out his chest, and he says, "I'll take you all on."
I'm so glad I have something to eat while I'm watching this.
Insane.
And,
Can I have some of that?
Okay. Here you are.
He activates some kind of aimbot hack nonsense, and he starts slowing down time all around him, and a wizard goes to cast Hold Person on him, and he's frozen in place.
Oh, we get his eyes.
Would you all like to
Try to
do
pull a
something?
high moon.
Gonna go for the eyes.
Okay. So this bird dive bombs him. Anyone else want to do anything?
I'm screaming, Renal, go for the butt.
I would
could
like
I
to-
cast,
Juicy.
Could I cast Distract Confuse to try and not that they need any more confusing as to what's going on, but just to further the confusion.
Okay, yeah.
Panic run back to the window.
I will catch you with my feather duster.
I would like to cast Plank Growth on his musket so that poison ivy is growing all out of it onto his hands.
Okay. So Jenny casts Distract. All the wizards in the corner, someone yells, "A distraction!" And all the wizards turn and look at it.
Right.
Poison ivy starts growing from the wooden butt of his gun all up his arm as he's still frozen there. Kind of now like his eyes squint. Like, I just want to itch it so bad.
So they get lubricated. You take some out easier.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
I would like to go around and open up the front door so it's easier for people to get out.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of it's a
Hold it open with my
it's
giant
just-
foot.
It's just a push swing door. I think I described it as. So you get and lean, and it's held open.
I'll also wave to one of the other gnomes. I feel like they're kindred spirits.
Oh, Mr. Rabbit! Fucking hair.
Watch out for the
quickly, get
Pfeffer.
back up here.
Oh, hang on. Benny's like once the wizards went into like their little huddle, Benny just started eating food.
Okay. Pigeon, you want to try and go for this guy's eyes?
Yeah.
Go for the
I'm gonna
eyes.
kill this
boo.
motherfucker.
Okay, let's see. What are you good at? You're a crow. This is... You're trying to steal his eyes. We'll say this is a sly check.
That's a 4.
Okay,
Oh,
total.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you start pecking him, and just peck, and you're doing damage. You're just kind of hitting around his eyes more than plucking them out.
I'm like, your eyes are so beady. Move.
I think it might be time for me to take action. Can
Just
I
like
take action?
smack him a couple times with my wings, like.
I don't know if there's initiative in it or if we just go whenever.
I'm letting kind of everyone take a turn between turns. So, what would you like to do, Mr. Harrington?
I would like to rush in there, and to help out Pigeon, I'd like to try and trip him.
Okay.
Although I imagine it's not going to be that hard since he's frozen.
Right, but you don't. He's all buff and big, and you don't weigh a lot.
Yeah, you have to like push him over.
Hairs are like pretty heavy. They're
You gonna like run and jump and like leap at him?
I was gonna more like try and buckle his knee, like, or try and like trip, like maybe tie his shoelace. No, that wouldn't work. I don't have thumbs.
He's also held in place by a spell.
Yeah.
That's true. Never mind. All my plans are bad.
We just
All your
have to
plans
get those
require
eyes.
thumbs.
Yeah.
Your plans
Gotta
aren't
start
bad.
thinking
You just
without
don't
them.
have the agency to enact them.
I can try to. Can I try to help Pigeon?
Yeah, you can get him
I
there.
don't want to be subtle though. I want to be fierce, and I want to pull those eyes out.
Okay, yeah, you can make a fierce check.
Okay. So
Like, just take the whole head.
I drop
That's
down
too
the leg of
heavy.
lamb, and I say, "Here, guys, you can eat this." And I'm going for the gold, and I leap in and try to run up the guy's body, and try to help whatever eye that is being plucked. Oh, if it's fierce, then I have 11.
Okay,
My God.
so Renard kind of jumps up onto a bench, jumps up onto a table, and then just flies across the room, latches onto this guy's face, and just starts. My face!
This takes Pigeon back a little bit, like, oh shit!
My other moneymaker!
Yeah, right. Gaston is not handsome no more.
My backup plan. And yeah, you rip out one of the eyes, and it goes rolling and hits the ground and lands next to your lamb leg, and he just starts screaming and clutching, and all the wizards are like, "Whoa, okay, okay, whoa." Does anyone have
Start
speak
fighting.
with beasts or like calm animals? No.
Oh
Fuck.
no.
What did we talk about? Spell diversity, everybody. Not every problem's a fireball.
Quick, go for the other eye while they're distracted.
If I can, I will.
Yeah.
Can I distract and confuse again?
Okay, so another distraction. We won't fall for that again, but we are gonna look. It's nothing, everybody.
I would like to, with my little hair body, run over and grab the eyes.
Okay, so you grab the eye.
And then if he pulls out the other one, we'll see the result of that first.
Mira, do you want to try and
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
peck
go in with my
first?
claws.
Okay.
Might be a
Benny,
little
you
cleaner.
seriously need to get back up here.
Is it slide?
Oh, okay.
You can do sly or fierce. It depends on how you're trying to do this.
Join the spider in the coward
10.
box.
10? Okay. 10.
wow?
Just you kind of learned a lot about the human face on the last attempt. And just deftly, as he's holding the one bleeding, gaping socket, just pluck like a grape. And just
It's bigger than I thought it would be.
there's a lot more goop on the end. Like,
Has a string on the back of
yeah,
it.
gross.
Meanwhile, I like to imagine that the one that Renaud tore out is just like covered in like bloody chunks.
Oh, he took a lot more than the eye. And you're
I
just like,
did.
gross. They're on the front of the face. Like, shouldn't they be on the side? Humans are weird.
Can I try and GTFO off of him?
Oh yeah. So do you want to do like a backflip?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
He's awfully distracted. You push off and he staggers backwards, clutching his face, screaming his beautiful face. No one will sing a song about Baston now.
Understatement of the game. He's a bit distracted.
And the wizards all turn around from their distraction. And they go, "Oh,
Wait, isn't he supposed to be dead? Will the spell work if he's not dead?
It does say
We
you
have
have
to
to
kill
kill him.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I
And
got to
bring
go
his
back.
axe. So you just did it in the reverse order that I think most people would have.
Okay, so I have the one eye. Pigeon is the other eye.
I think we were going with the two birds
Okay,
with one
if we have to
stone
kill
approach
him,
that
then
didn't quite
rather
hit the
than leave, I'd love to try and open his throat.
I mean, technically, if none of the wizards help him, he might bleed out.
Jesus!
But also,
That's my job
Bernard
description.
pull
Come
up-
on, I can't just be charming. I've
No,
got
I
to
kind
do.
we're all kind of like forgotten that you're like a fox, which is a legitimately dangerous, like, omnivorous creature.
I do, for some reason, imagine you pull like an old-fashioned butcher razor and just slash. Like, you just go Sweeney Todd on his ass. Like,
Totally.
yeah.
I would like to point out the irony of the fact that before we started streaming, we were talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a movie which ends with 3 people getting mauled by a dog. So, spoilers, by the way.
That's true.
So,
Honestly, I would just stop watching that movie after the acting scene with DiCaprio.
yeah,
but-
don't watch anymore after that. It's not worth it. Especially if stuff like this freaks you out. So,
I have
If
a
they had a
question.
gang of animals at the end, that would be more interesting.
that would have been a lot more fun. Like, if they had added the cheeky humor that we're adding to it, maybe.
But
Yeah, on my butt, highbrow stuff.
Oscar worthy, 100%.
Okay. So before Reynard slashes this guy's throat, does anyone else want to do anything?
I would like to add to the drama of it all by, like, going in front of the wizards and spreading my wings
Okay.
with the eyeball in my claw, like, pointing towards them. Just to go, like, full, like, omen.
Do you want to say anything in human to them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, nevermore.
Yes.
Yes!
Mm.
I'm not a raven, but still.
Close enough.
Quotes the crow!
But you can dream.
Nevermore. I read that in a book once. Yeah, I can read. I can't read.
My God, it's the crow. R.I.P. Brendan Lee.
Yeah,
So
but after
all of the wizards just Do you guys see how familiars are very useful? Like, I think we're really underestimating their potential, and we need to stop just using Fireball for every single problem. Gary makes a good point. Let's all discuss this further at the university, and they all kind of just...
Okay, so this... My understanding was that the nature of the witch versus wizard thing was more like a minor academic dispute, and then this guy just fucking murdered someone and kind of ruined the whole thing.
Maybe he also misinterpreted it.
The cheering gnomes are sweeping up.
I'm gonna like sweep up the eyeballs, or the eyeball rather, just the one.
Baston is still screaming and holding his bloody face. Renard, do you want to take this home?
I would like to. I hope I do well. If I may, sir, I'm going to end your life. Oh no, I rolled it 4.
A 4? Okay. So in his wild thrashing, in his headstrong and wild thrashing, he kind of knocks you off. And doesn't hurt you or anything, but you do kind of get hit and tumble, and you hit a table, and you kind of pounce back up. But he's staggering towards the door, and he's got one hand on the ground like he's looking for his gun.
I would like to hop over and try. I know I can't like pick up the gun, but can I drag it out the door?
Yeah, give me a... Let's see. Sneak, steal, hide. Give me a slide check.
Okay, that I can do.
I continue
that's a
to power in
10!
the planter.
Nice.
That's a 12.
Okay, so yeah, so kind of nudging it along. You keep just moving it out of his reach, and he's kind of
With a 12, can I sort of get it in the firing position?
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to pull a trigger.
I know, but it's like
I can pull the trigger.
The rats might be able to pull the trigger.
This is awesome.
Okay, so yeah, with a 12, you kind of kick it with one of your big feet, and it spins, and it somehow like lands on like a knocked over
Spin the bottle.
beer. It spins like a bottle, and you knock it, and it hits a tankard, and it kind of like rests perfectly, like it's a like a sniper's tent or like a sniper's tripod kind of thing, and it's pointed just up a little bit.
And I'll like aim it and be like, "Now, Jenny, now!"
Benny, you want to do this?
Yeah. And we'll do like the Wonder Twins thing.
I love it.
And I'll be like, "It's not." I'll be like,
So-
"It's not Wabbit season anymore."
So both of you make a slide check.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, I rolled an 8, so that's a 10.
I rolled a 10, so it's 12.
Oh my
so
god.
both of you together, you put your hands, your little rat hands, they can do people things. You put your little rat hands on the trigger and you pull and just poof, like he's hit with a big musket ball and he just goes down and there's a big pool kind of spinning around him and all the gnomes are get out their mops and they're just
Oh no, I got to get to that blood before they mop it up.
so you run over and just start like lapping it.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say 12, 10. That's probably a headshot.
He's fucking dead, right? So
I mean, he didn't have much of his head left to aim at.
Which
Chest shot's
makes it an
probably a little-
even more impressive shot. Good job, guys.
laying on the ground. Dead. He's clearly dead.
Are we done being loud?
Sorry, Minder.
you're still way up there, right?
Oh yeah, he's still in the planter box.
Oh, okay.
I will hop up back to the planter box. I still have the eye, and I will offer a ride to Minder.
Oh, you guys are leaving. I gotta get out of here.
Okay. I don't want to be near that.
I'll hang on to it.
All right, you have 2 of those.
You take good care of those. We gotta go back to Nanny.
I guess you can like dangle them like fuzzy dice in a way from one
Like truck
claw.
nuts.
Oh,
Get that image out of your head.
Too late.
Good night, everybody. I think now's the time we bail. I think bailing is the good option now.
I'm gonna jump back into the window box and grab the leg of lamb I dropped
Okay.
to take back.
So you grab it.
This is a bit of a stretch, but can I take the gun with me?
You don't have thumbs.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah, but
carry
like
it.
drag it with me. Like, you know.
It probably weighs. Hares weigh like maybe 10 pounds, maybe.
Hares weigh.
It's a musket?
Musket,
Like,
they're
It's
long.
a musket,
big
right?
boy.
It's big and
Okay,
iron
okay,
and-
never mind then, never mind. I'm
You did
already
the cool
pushing it
thing
with the
with the
feather
gun.
duster.
Yeah.
It's true. We don't need the gun anymore. Guns are for losers. We have magic.
So as the moon goes down and the sun comes up, you all bound through the town. You can see in the distance the wizards are still having an argument. That's what a group of wizards is called, an argument of wizards.
oh, I love
And
it.
they're walking towards their tower.
A couple fireballs go off.
Yeah, fireballs.
Wait a
someone's
second.
casting pyrotechnics.
This has to be where the term "murder of crows" comes from.
I
think
mean,
you
only
are.
one of us was crows.
But I mean,
and
Murder of
the one
crow.
that did the murder wasn't
Murder
the
of
crow.
crow.
it's true.
Oh, come on. We
two
all
rats
have
with
to
a
kill that
musket.
bastard. We all killed him.
It was a
for the
team
money.
effort.
I didn't.
What? Oh, you what? Well, no.
You were
I
very
mean,
helpful.
You are.
Minder
we
did
need
the
you.
recon.
Yeah,
We-
you did a great job, Minder. And I'm gonna like pat Minder very gently.
Thank you. Can I go back to my cupboard now?
Yes, you can go back to your cupboard.
Scurry ahead of everyone, moving faster
What?
than
How?
anyone has ever seen.
Don't understand.
So you all walk back to the hut. Minder gets in through the window first, and into their cabinet, and the witch is still in front of you.
Like to imagine there's a very conspicuous trail of blood leading back to the witch's hut.
Probably drips.
A
rubbed
couple
off.
of drips and stuff. But yeah, what do you all want to do now?
How do we fix what we put them in the holes?
I guess we put them back in her eyeball.
Wait, did she?
Is she missing eyeballs?
She's not missing
says-
eyeballs, no.
We have to bring them to our corpse, eh?
Yes.
And
Why don't we
then-
just
That
get a
sounds
different
right.
witch?
Do we have to figure out what to do?
Benny
And
will
we-
just take one of the eyeballs and just like push it into her face until something happens.
Kind of rubbing it gently on.
I'm going
The
to
eyeball
watch from a
pops.
distance and choose some of them.
This is
Maybe-
how we contour.
Just tapping
Maybe we
on
have to do it at the
eyeball.
same time.
Andy.
Oh,
And I'll take the other eyeball and try and like get the timing right. Like 1, 2, 3. No, on 3, not go.
Oh, on a count.
We've established this. I can speak human. I can't read or write it.
Does anyone know how to read here?
And numbers are just complicated letters.
Because I can't read.
Okay, so as you're rubbing the eyes, getting frustrated, a little the tea kettle goes off, and you don't think anyone turned on the tea kettle. And it starts whistling, and the cauldron starts bubbling, and her fireplace roars to life, and a couple pans start rattling, and she moves her arm to push the eyeballs out of her face.
I think it's working. Rub more.
Rub more.
No.
I start dancing around with joy in the corner, like in a circle. But I don't go too far from my leg of lamb.
Yes. Got my eye on it. She says, "Cool. Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Jenny. But old Nanny Fogg's okay. I see you you done killed that right bastard.
We shot a man.
Okay. Well,
I drank his blood, Mama. For you, I drank his blood. Also for me, because it was tasty.
just wipe a tear. I'm proud of you.
Oh.
Hashtag smash the patriarchy."
It's the best episode of anything I've ever been in, I think.
And she pours herself a cup of tea and gets everyone little snacks and
Oh, I'm so hungry.
whatever else you all like, sugar cubes and pats all of you and kind of coos and fawns over all of you, and eventually one of her 8 billion grandkids come over, and some of them play with you or whatever you'd like, and you have brought your witch back to life from being murdered by Baston. Excellent job, everyone.
Yay. What a
We
fun
did
game.
good.
No.
was a lovely little one-shot.
Dies like Baston, loses eyes like that.
Perfect.
No one falls to the
Perfect.
ground as he cries like Baston.
Yeah! I love it.
For now we are all done annihilating. He has no eye. Baston.
Gaston has passed on, as they say.
Outros and plugs. Cece.
Hi, I'm Cece, aka Soup, aka Soupka on Twitter and Instagram. I do artwork like this beautiful overlay that you see before you. So
really
if you want to check that out or any of the cool upcoming projects I have, and I have a lot of them coming up, then feel free to follow me on those social media platforms.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. You can follow me on Twitter if you would like, and just like shout out to Grant Howitt for making really good one-shot RPGs because I've played this, which has been a delight. I've done Sexy Battle Wizards. I wish there was a way for us to run Crash Pandas. As soon as we figure that out, we're doing it. But like, makes good fun games.
Dan.
Hi, I'm Dan. You can catch me on shows. Moral of the story is don't like murder people. That's bad. Unless you're a rodent, in which case, like if you are an actual rodent, you are allowed to. But otherwise, no murdering.
And that's how we got the plague.
Rats with guns.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rats with guns, yeah. It's a
It
little
wasn't
known
rats
thing.
with guns. It was the rats carried fleas with little guns.
Shot the plague at you, yeah.
That's what gets you. Absolutely. Because they don't wash those bullets.
1/3 of Europe was gone.
Yeah, few people talk about the industrial revolution of rats.
The industrial
Interchangeable
rat
parts,
evolution.
it's great.
Industrial rat evolution is also another one-shot idea. Give me a couple days.
Liz.
Hi, I'm Liz. You can follow me on the social medias if you want. It's okay if you don't. I like being a rat.
Mira.
Hi, I'm Mira. You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Birds and Nerds. I just posted some art on my Instagram, and there's also cool art from other Laughing Dragon in shows on that page if you would like to see. It's very good.
It's real good.
Awesome. And Timothy.
Hi, I'm Timothy. Timothy McCown Reynolds on Instagram. I make art. I write stuff. I'm an actor. I do a lot of things. This was such great fun. I've never played a fox before. I enjoyed it, I must say. Thank you all for being such delightful partners in Vengeance. And Andy, what a fun game to run. Thank you so much.
I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. I'm Andy Hatton. I have done art before, as you can see by the little tombstone I drew.
It's very good.
I like it. And look, there's pigeon on it.
Yeah. If only I put the eyeball in their talons. Instead, they're at the bottom. Or down there. But, you can follow me on Twitter at Andy Hatton if you want. You can follow the show at Laugh INN Dragon. We'll be back Wednesday for Task Force Unlikely. They're still in hell. And yeah,
Spoilers.
continue to.
I just realized all of Task Force Unlikely is here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
We can just extend the episode if you want. Do a double feature.
I'm not ready for that. Stay tuned for Phantom Horizons will be coming up. We'll probably do another Grant Howitt one-shot. So yeah, stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great night, everybody. And don't be a jerk to witches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
And wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Before and after talking to witches, wash your hands. But you should just always wash your hands.